Watching some more 5-minute crafts, please, let's hope some of these are medically accurate, like at least one. Huge thanks to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. Let's get started. Beep whoop. Okay, what is this inflatable thing used for? Okay, okay. No. Ain't no way she's sleeping like that. I just don't buy it. And ain't no way this guy is cool with sleeping with a unicorn inflatable next to him. Like, I've heard of sleep divorces, and I'm sure that's how they happen. Why is he sleeping with one hand in his pocket awkwardly like that? I don't know what that is. Awkward sleeping position, man. Lower back fatigue ball, exercise ball, bouncy ball. Okay. Actually, I'm not a fan, and Bear knows this, of the giant medicine balls as a thing to do all day at work. Because what happens is you fatigue your back even more, you stress it out, you cause muscle spasms, you essentially are taking an undertrained back and forcing it to run a marathon. Does that seem smart? Not really 5-minute crafts. Okay, there's a cactus on her belly that she rubbed, she laughed, she also rubs it. What kind of office space is this that they're just rubbing cacti? Is there like a culture where rubbing a cactus is good luck, like a rabbit's foot or something? She takes a pen. She opens the pen. What is happening? First of all, where is she getting all these pen caps from? That's a hack to stop people from rubbing your belly? What about like a lawsuit? Because like people shouldn't come up and just rub your tummy at work. Okay, jeans that don't fit. It happens. You fold them. Oh, is that a pregnancy tip? You just fold them over and walk? I mean, I don't know if that's a tip. My buttons don't close. I guess I'll just leave it open. Life hack. Okay, she's struggling with steps, which is reasonable if someone has back pain. So now she's gonna give herself some added support. I have no idea how that helped her walk up the steps, and her acting is absolutely terrible. She's never winning an Emmy with that kind of performance. But if you wanna give yourself a little support, I'm not gonna hate. Okay, we got a belly here, a sneeze. Okay, oh, when you sneeze or cough or anytime you increase intra-abdominal pressure, you can inadvertently release some urine. Her friend is laughing and being judgmental. That's not nice. What is she gonna do? What is she gonna do? Cross her legs. And she didn't because she crossed her legs. Okay, I have a good friend, Dr. Vyas, who's a pelvic floor rehab specialist from PM&R, which is physical medicine and rehabilitation. They can literally teach you how to strengthen your pelvic floor to have better control. So I'd rather you have the exercises and strengthen the area rather than use a hack. She's hot, so she puts her bras in the freezer. I saw the cabbage thing before and I thought I saw it all. I mean, if you're that hot, I guess that's something, but you could just use like a pack. These hacks have gone from inaccurate to just mostly useless and ridiculous. Orbeez, okay, wait 4 hours. Okay, so you have giant orbs. These are like marbles or something. 2 Ziploc bags. You freeze them and then let it froze. Let it froze, okay? Frozen Orbeez, oh, right on the breast. I'm gonna make a statement on this channel. Whatever object that is non-toxic, non-dangerous to humans or others that you would enjoy freezing and placing to give you comfort is probably okay. I've seen the cabbage, I've seen the clothes, the bras, now the Orbeez. What happened to good old-fashioned peas? Just don't do this with meat, by the way, because when you defrost the meat and then freeze it again, the bacteria can actually multiply and grow and it can become a problem. She's trying to reach for her book. She can't. He's a gentleman and he's trying to guess what she wants instead of just asking. Is this a lesson on how to not communicate with your partner? Wow, that guy is a prick. What is he? Did my guy really say, I don't want to pick out the book that you want, so here's a vacuum cleaner, so suck the book out? It was easier for him to go across to the other side of the room and pick out the vacuum? Bro, only 5-minute crafts. Okay, we got some sniffles, fever, it seems. Okay, what do we get? Oh, we got an onion. You know what that means? I don't, but 5-minute crafts knows. Let's see. She's gonna take a nap. Wait, what is the hack? What does it do? What is the promise?
I don't understand.
Onion and fever, they don't go together. So hot. That's me at night, actually. Let's see what the tip is. Okay, she's very sweaty. Very sweaty. I understand the struggle. Okay, we get it. You were sweating. Let's get the hack. The freezer. Bro, it should just be called 5-Minute Crafts Freezer Edition. So now it's frozen and hard. What are you gonna do now? And how long do you think it stays cool with your body temperature heating it up? It's gonna have literal ice on it because you sweat into it and then you froze it and then you're gonna lay on ice all night? You think that's good for your skin? Direct contact with ice? No. Frostbite, irritation. Back to the crafts in just a second, but first I want to talk to you about NordVPN, a service that protects your internet connection and privacy online. When I'm traveling outside the US, that means a lot of the shows and movies I would normally stream are no longer available. But when I use NordVPN, I could set my location to the US so I can have streaming access to my shows like I'm sitting at home on my couch. NordVPN creates an encrypted tunnel for your data, protects your online identity by hiding your IP address, and allows you to use public Wi-Fi hotspots safely. Nord is not just a simple VPN though, but also offers threat protection, a malware blocker without additional costs for a limited time. And you won't have to worry about speed because the tests have proved it. NordVPN is the fastest VPN on the market. Compatibility won't be an issue either, as NordVPN runs on Windows, Android, iOS, macOS, Linux, even your Android TV. For the holiday season, they've also got a great deal right now where you can get 4 months free when you sign up for a 2-year plan. To get started, all you have to do is visit nordvpn.com/Dr. Mike. Remember, doctor is spelled out, and try it risk-free right now with a 30-day money-back guarantee. It's so easy, and it just takes 1 click. All right, let's get back to these ridiculous crafts. Okay, we're washing feet. We're washing feet using the other foot. Okay. Was that a hack to show how to wash feet if you can't reach your feet? That's the same thing that you do when you wash your hands. When you wash your hands, do you wash one hand at a time? No, you go, hi hand, mean hand number 2. Look, washy washy. So you do the same thing with your feet. How is that a hack? Thirsty? Then swallow. Whoa, science. This guy has really cool blue eyes. I feel like they're digitally enhanced though. Okay, what does she got? Shoes. He has a shoe. Wait, why did he take off his shoe? Okay, wait, he took a shoe and he's making his shoe. Are they shoes to help your feet dry? How is that any better than what was happening already? I'm so confused. That hack took longer than any benefit that it brought to you. A hack has to maximize benefit. I'm treating this like a FDA approved. This item has to have proven benefit and known and limited risks. There was no benefit to that one. Okay, bathroom issue, standing issue. Okay, that can happen. It is hard. I understand, especially if you've hurt your low back, like if you have sciatica. Well, in that case, we do put, yeah, we give patients things like this. This is all accessibility. Like we have a home nurse that can come to your home, make adjustments, make safety recommendations with rails, guardrails, all of these things. This is probably the first 5-minute craft I co-signed. Okay, cell phone's vibrating, emails are coming in, overwhelmed feeling, stress ball. Oh, what are we gonna do? Stress ball, foot massage. It's not a hack to say, go get a massage. That's you buying an item to massage yourself because you enjoy massages. It's not a hack. God, imagine you get that much joy from rolling a little spiky ball on your foot. I wonder what her rating is on WikiFeet. Last we checked, what was my rating? This person is feeling hot on the beach, so they put on a foot pad to walk on the beach. Okay. My friend actually made an item like this for dogs called Paw Savers. It's quite similar, but just for dogs. I just don't understand how this is a hack versus them selling an item. Zzz. Does she have a Wi-Fi signal? What was that? She just put, what is she? She put 4 Band-Aids on her mouth? Won't snore again? Snoring doesn't come from your lips. Snoring comes from the oropharynx, not this. Who snores like, you snore, that's what sleep apnea is. That's what snoring is dangerous, because it's literally your airway closing because the airway relaxes and the muscles relax when you fall asleep so they can potentially close off, and that's why you wake up and then you don't get good quality rest, full sleep. Okay, we have socks with holes. Okay, we're gonna double sock. Why would you double up? Now your feet are gonna sweat extra, and then you're gonna get a fungal infection on your toe, and you're gonna come see me, and I'm gonna tell you that if you use a topical treatment, it could take up to 48 weeks to work, and it may not even work all the time, but if I give you an oral treatment, it'll take about 12 weeks to work, it'll have a better success of working. There's a side effect of potentially causing liver inflammation, leading to liver enzyme elevation, which I would have to follow with blood tests before and at the 6-week mark, and you're gonna have to make a decision. All that from an extra sock. Okay, we have a person who's getting motion sick. They're struggling in the back seat. They're gonna count. Oh no, they're gonna tuck their finger. Okay, distraction methods for motion sickness can work, but I will say if it doesn't, don't be disappointed because in the majority of cases, that's not the solution. Trouble sleeping? All the time. Tired and wired. That's my situation. Okay, onions! Reduce stress levels by smelling. Are you kidding me? If I smell an onion before going to sleep, that's gonna reduce my I'm gonna wanna leave the bedroom if it smells like onions. I'm gonna feel like Bear farted if I smell onions. Okay, more motion sickness. Poor girl still in this car, trapped. Okay, she's loosening her hair tie. She's putting on a bracelet. She got a potato! They've upgraded from the onion. Honestly, if you are motion sick and you start worrying about whether or not you have a potato, that can distract you so much because your head's gonna be so confused while you're looking for a potato that it might just cure your motion sickness. Okay, we got an allergy. I don't know if that looks like an allergy to me. That looks more like maculopapular rash or perhaps some rosacea or acne. Let's see what their recommendation is. All right, some makeup, allergy check. Okay. Do not do your own skin testing at home. Please leave it to us in the medical community. If anything, we can deduce it from the history of what you're allergic to. And if we need to, we can do proper skin testing so it's objective, it's accurate. Okay, we have a person whose leg fell asleep from sitting cross-legged. Spasm. Oh, they have a spasm with x-ray vision. She's gonna rub on her toe. And if you rub on your toe, that's good luck. And spasms can go away with good luck. I promise rubbing toes does not relieve spasms in your calf. Like I could even see if they said if you had anterior shin pain and you rub the area around your thumb, that could help because at least the tibialis anterior attaches to the thumb. So maybe you could say if you're rubbing the attachment, you're doing something. But they're rubbing the top part of your foot and then your area is on the back of your leg that's spasm. They're not even connected. Okay, what are we doing here? Laughing, falling, tripping. Oh, that's one big bruise to get on a carpet from taking 3 steps. Okay, deodorant stops bleeding. Okay, first of all, your body stops the bleeding. On a cut like this, all I would do is wash it out with some warm water, maybe some mild soap, no deodorant, alcohol, no peroxide. All of that's gonna just irritate the area further. You don't need any of that. And that bandage! I don't care that it has an emoji on it, but you're putting the sticky part on the scab. Do you know how uncomfortable that is? That's one of the worst videos. She's acting. She deserves an Oscar. My teeth hurt. Probably time to go to the dentist. Sugar-free baby food. Is that sugar-free baby food? There's mango there. Mango has sugar. There's no sugar added, but there's sugar there. Freeze, okay. And now what? Those are frozen fruit snacks. Those still have sugar. Those still have sugar! Ooh, I hate when you hit your knee on the corner of a table. That's so painful. Ooh, or the elbow and you get that funny bone. By the way, the funny bone's not a funny bone. It's the ulnar nerve or the ulnar nerve groove that you hit. That's why it sends that signal because it's like, it's a weird pain. Nerve pain is unique. It's different than any other pain. That's why when doctors ask you, describe the pain, we're not just like looking for a number. We're looking for the type of pain. Is it aching? Is it dull? Is it stabbing? Is it shooting? Is it throbbing? Is it electric? Electric pain can be nerve pain. Throbbing pain can be artery-related pain like an aneurysm. All those things point us to a conclusion. Sponge. I feel like a freezer's coming. Sponge. Wait, a sponge that's not even cold? Bro, you just wiped off makeup. You didn't remove a bruise. Brushing teeth, pimple. Ooh, whitehead. Whoa, that pimple just grew in size. Okay, what is the dry skin coming from? Distilled water, orange oil. Oh my God, don't do this. Medicinal herbs. Medicinal herbs! No explanation what the herbs are. This looks like cheese. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like shredded cheddar. Just like we have ingredients that are proven to do certain things that are tested dermatologically, why would you do this with questionable medicinal herbs? Where do you even go and buy medicinal herbs? Yesterday, I had a patient that broke out in a terrible contact dermatitis, chemical irritant dermatitis probably, from like one of these types of facials. Needed oral steroids, it was that bad actually. Okay, you're gonna get a tan with those things on. Yeah, but that's not healthy either. You're gonna increase your risk of skin cancer by doing that. I also feel like that's a spray tan. Cool suntan. How is that a cool? Nothing about that was cool. Oh, that looks like a fungal infection. Athlete's foot, but the mom knows what to do with the balloon. That's literally the worst thing you can do for athlete's foot. You just made the child sweat double the amount, decrease air circulation, and have increased the risk for worsening athlete's foot. Congratulations, 5 Minute Crafts. You've made your child look absolutely ridiculous, like they have balloon toes, and have worsened their medical condition. Okay, we have a modeling exhibition of sorts, fashion show, heels with a Band-Aid. Oh, so judgmental. Please help, I have a Band-Aid. Oh, marker. What, is she drawing a toenail? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are they saying the Band-Aid becomes invisible because you painted on it? I don't have great vision, so maybe it might fool me from a distance. Security, yes, no. Is it a height thing? Okay, so she's in the no section, which is fine because that's for safety. You get a mat, walk on the mat. You cut out pieces of a mat to add to the bottom of your shoe to make you taller so that you can go where taller people are allowed to go. First of all, who has security with paper stuck to their chest and hat? You really think that's better, sir? The purpose of having you must be tall to ride this ride is because of safety. So no, never do this. Never do this 5 Minute Craft. This person stubbed their toe, or it's hot. Oh, it's hot. That can happen. Okay, pool noodle, let's see the solution. It hurts my soul. Flip-flop. I know some people might say, what if she doesn't have the money to get a flip-flop? She does. She's by a very expensive pool. There's a very beautiful home behind her. There's a flip-flop available, even if it's not her style. Because I promise the style will be better than cutting up a pool noodle, which also costs money, getting blue painter's duct tape, and then sticking it onto your feet, and then not being able to take it off, and then when you come out wet, the tape won't stick. I'm getting really offended by a pool noodle life hack. This is when you know you've gone too far. Click here to see how coffee truly affects your body. Click it. And once again, huge thank you to NordVPN for sponsoring this video. As always, stay happy and healthy.